Hello, hello. Welcome to another moto trip diary. This time it's the second of three-part series going to Yellowstone, Glacier, Canadian Rockies. Today's focus is days 4 and 5, primarily Yellowstone and Beartooth Highway, which is super highlight. So we left Idaho Falls on our way to Grand Teton, from there Yellowstone and Beartooth Highway. So Kevin with his usual beauty capture device. And we're basically over the mountains getting into Jackson, Wyoming. Here's Jackson in Wyoming. Way too many people after being days on the motorcycle. Too many tourists was the thing I was dreading. So let's see if you can spot it. Spot it. Wow, here it is. Elk, moose, four-legged creature, whatever it is. I think it's an elk. So we got into Grand Teton. First, it did not appear to be much of anything. Then it became so beautiful. I asked Kevin to wait for me, and then I just took off. I was taking a picture. And this is the real Grand Teton. And if you didn't notice the mountains, I'm pointing where the mountains are, just in case you didn't see them. So here I tried to capture the change in the trees. They came from like barren trees. I don't know if it's the weather or it's not burned. And then it turns green, as you can see. This is all a young forest. Last time I was there, maybe 20 years ago, it was all burnt. So now it's not burnt, but it's still a very young forest. And this is finally the way Yellowstone actually looks like. And now we're gonna get into, so these are the small whatever steams coming from the ground, mixed with water, and voila. So apparently Old Faithful blows out every 90 minutes or so. We ended up having to wait about 90 minutes.
How do they know it's hard? That's it.
So here here I think I asked Kevin how do they know it's hot water, and he didn't have a good answer. How do you know it's hot water? We're approaching the campground. There's bison over here. I have no idea how people get too close to these things. They don't look like animals that you want to get too close to them, but apparently people do, and then they suffer the consequences. And here's a happy camper with the wood on the motorcycle for the fire, which was fun in all campgrounds. You don't get close to these things, and they don't get close to you. So to get injured by these things, you have to really want badly to get injured. So that's it with Yellowstone. And now the main thing, and the Beartooth Highway was just one of the best roads in the world, really beautiful. The entries around Cook City, which is where we're at, and this is where we're gonna have lunch. So you can see just from the map how fun motorcycling road it is. And here we go. I don't understand why the bridge is scrambling. It doesn't look very promising. Infrastructure was not the best. And those are those tricycle, which I don't know why would anyone ride those things, but people like them. And also these. Why would anyone do it? You can ride a motorcycle with a lot of horsepower, not leg power. So we're getting into the Beartooth Highway. And of course, the films never do it justice, but you get the idea. And it's really high elevation, which is getting higher. So there was a good mixture of beautiful meadows and fun twisties. Just a good healthy mix of both. And the scenery, incredible scenery. So now we're getting closer to the more, I guess, twisty area. It's coming up. And you can see from the geography and from the vegetation we got into high elevation now. Got to try. This actually shows the conflict between looking at the scenery and riding the scenery. So it was primarily a slow riding because we really wanted to enjoy the scenery, and it was a little on the busy side. Still happy that you tried. You can see the other road over there. The twists in the road. And no trees, so we're at really high elevation right now. This opens very little bit, maybe like July, August at max. So you can see how the roads curve, you can see the turns, which make out that curvy line you saw on the map, and a bunch of pictures that are coming up. Everything fades to a broken trail. This is it, on top of the world. Time for pictures. So that's taking a picture of somebody taking a picture of somebody taking a picture, just to make sure that we're taking pictures.
Yellowstone, where?
Somewhere.
So are these the Beartooth Mountains? Are these the Beartooth Mountains?
Beartooth Mountains.
Yeah. What?
This place.
Oh, it's
incredible.
Yeah,
We're at almost 11,000.
Really? So this is like, that's why I feel a little giddy, a little lightheaded.
These are tall bikes, and there's several techniques to get on them, but they're fun. Fun bikes. The best bikes in the world. So now we're gonna start slowly the descent, but there's still a lot to see. There's beautiful alpine lakes all over, and still curves. And we really slowed down over here, both because of the beautiful scenery and because it was busy. Lots of cars. And then with the other camera, we'll get a panoramic. Here we're gonna stop for another set of pictures of the Alpine lakes. And now we're starting the descent towards Red Lodge, Montana. You can see the road going down there, and it would have been fun if the roads were empty, but they were not very empty, as you can see. So we just took our time and just enjoyed the view. And that's it. Next segment will be about Glacier and the Canadian Rockies and a lot more incredible views and fun times.
I think I might